How to get Lotto number. For you to get Lotto number, you have to carry this simple work, and it works like magic. It's very simple, but it works like magic. All you have to do is to bring these items that I'm going to list for you. 7 kola nuts, but it will be red kola nuts. 7. When you get 7 kola nuts, you get leaf of life. I've said something about leaf of life several times in some of my videos. Leaf of life, you can use it to perform many miracles in your life. It's also called a miracle leaf. Some call it leaf of life, some call it miracle leaf, some call it life leaf or life plants. When you get this leaf, you get 7 kola nuts. Then you follow the the procedure that I'm going to share with you on this video. When you do it correctly, you start receiving Lotto number that you will play and you will win. You must win when you do the work correctly. You will receive a Lotto number, and when you play with that, make sure you remember it. Don't share it with people when you receive the number, because if you share it with somebody else may even play the Lotto number before you, and when you go there they will tell you no, and you may end up losing this Lotto that you're going to play. So when you do it and you receive the number, don't share it with somebody else till you finish playing that Lotto and win the game. Direction on how you can win Lotto, how you can get Lotto number and play it and win. Get 7 kola nuts and leaf of life. Leaf of life is also called miracle leaf or air leaf. It has many names. But that leaf of life, before you use it, you have to seek proper permission before you plug that leaf. You don't just go plug the leaf and start using it. So all you have to do for it to work is when you wake up, you make sure you go to that plant very early in the morning. You go there with a bare foot. You don't go there with wearing shoes or slippers. When you want to go to that plant, you go with a bare foot. When you go there, before you talk to anybody in the morning, you go to that plant. You take proper permission. Tell the plant what you want to use it for. Like now, you want to use it to get a Lotto number that you want to play and win. When you get to that plant, you take a proper permission, telling the plant, see, leaf of life, I want to use you to get Lotto number that I will play and win. When you finish taking permission from this plant, then you plug the leaf. Plug the leaves. Cut the kola nuts. When you plug the leaf, then you go home with it. Cut the kola nuts into pieces. You cut your kola nuts into pieces and dry it under the sun with the leaf of life. Let me rephrase this. When you finish taking permission, you've told the leaf of life what you want to use it for. That you want to use it to get Lotto number to play and win. When you're done taking permission, you plug it and go home. Then bring your kola nuts, cut it into pieces, dry it under the sun with that leaf that you've cut. Then when you finish drying, you dry it under the sun. Pound it into powder and store in your room. Whenever you want to get Lotto number, you should be clean. Cleanse yourself and be free from sex for 3 days. For you to be clean, you use salt to bathe. Just get a pinch of salt Pinch helps to remove all negativities from our life. So when you bring salt, you pray that this salt should help remove all negativities in your life. After your prayer, you put that salt in your bathing water. You can use sea salt, you can use any salt you have. You put it in your bathing water. Bring cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder helps to bring favor in our life. Bring cinnamon powder, put it in your palm, pray for favor. That as you are going to, use it for lotto number, that you want miracle. After you finish using it, you want this lotto number, and when you play it, that you will win, that you want that favor in your life. You bring that cinnamon powder, put it in your bathing water, stir that bathing water and bathe with it. When you're done bathing, don't clean your body. Allow the water to dry on your body. Do not have sex for 3 days. But if you are a woman, don't have sex for 3 days, and you don't do it when you are on your monthly flow. When you are seeing your period, you don't do it as a woman. But as a man, you abstain from sex for 3 days. On the next day, later in the evening, so you have to do it in the evening. When you want to sleep, get red fire in a metal plate. You get a metal plate like stainless plate, then bring fire. Get a little of the powder, that's your powder that you've stored in your room. Get it and burn it in your bedroom. So if you want to sleep, bring that powder that you've stored in a container, your kola nuts and your leaf of life that you've dried and stored in a container. Bring it. Get a little of the powder and burn it in your bedroom. As you are lying down, you let the smoke come to your direction. Burn it and just sleep with no intention that you will have any dream. Then sleep. You will wake up the next day having a dream like buying a car with a certain registration number. That registration number, you have to make sure you remember it, because that is the number that you will use to play that lotto. Or maybe somebody sent you or give you money. Or just on the floor, or even somebody sent you to stock a lotto. You stack a lotto. Maybe somebody give you number to go and enter, to go and play lotto for him or her. Memorize that number. Make sure you don't forget that number, because that number is the number that you will use to play the lotto that you will win. That number is being given to you because the leaf of life and the miracle leaf itself is trying to, change your life by giving you that number that you play with. If the miracle leaf is trying to give you miracle, show you miracle by giving you the number of the lotto you will play with. So when you are dreaming or when you are sleeping, you sleep with no intention that you are going to dream. But you will wake up having a dream the next day. Maybe you buy a car with a particular registration number of a car. That number is the number that you use to play that lotto. Or maybe someone sent you money. The number of that money is what you use to play the lotto. Or maybe somebody on the floor, you just see number on the floor. Try and memorize that number. The number can come in any form. Or somebody send you to go and stack a lotto for him or her. The number that person gave you to go and stack that lotto for him is the number that you will use to play that lotto, that you use to play that game. So you have to be vigilant and try and remember the number that was revealed to you as you were dreaming, as you were sleeping. The number that was given to you, you try and remember it when you wake up. If you share your room with someone, let the person be aware, because the person may end up being the one that will dream the dream. Third, if you maybe if you have a roommate, or you share your room with a friend, or you share an apartment and that particular room with that person, so make sure you tell the person, see what I'm doing, in case you dream, because the dream may end up, the person may end up dreaming that dream for you, because both of you are lying down in the same bed, and the smoke of that powder that you burnt is coming to the direction of that bed. So two of you are lying down on the same bed. So the person may end up being the person that is going to have the dream of the number that you will use to carry out this game. So you let the person be aware of the reason you light that light, so that when the person is the one that end up having the dream, the person should share it with you. So you will do the direction, and the person might have the dream if you share that room with that person. Do not broadcast your number to your friend. Do not go ahead telling your friend that I dreamt, then this number was given to me to go and play this game. You may end up telling that a friend, and that friend will be the first to go and play that game with that number. He will be the one to win the game. You will be the one to do the work, and he will be the one to benefit from it. So just try it. The leaf of life will surprise you. The miracle leaf will perform miracle for you. Then air leaf will perform miracle in your life. Just try it, and you will see how miracle leaf will do miracles in your life. Hit the right subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to be notified when I release the next video. I still remain your humble Destiny.